Hey everyone, Tendra here. So you may have noticed I haven't put a video up in quite some time. It's because I had gotten ill and my voice had been on the fritz for quite a while. It's still not 100%, but it is slowly coming back to normal. So I figured I'd try to put up a video and see how my voice handles it. So in today's video, we'll look at December 10th through December 16th and see what I got up to. At this point in time, I was still working on a lot of anniversary stuff. That meant a lot of time walking was available every week. For me, this is a perfect opportunity to level characters up, and that's what I continue to do. This week I worked on my Night Elf Death Knight and my Orc Warrior. This was actually my first Death Knight to level 80, but for my Warriors, this was number 7. And that gives me a total of 22 characters to level 80. I have 24 more to go, so as long as there's a time walking up, I'll just keep plugging away at them and knock a couple out every week. At this point, I was still working on Delves also. I had got Bran up to level 55, and since he topped out at 60 at this point, it felt like I was in the home stretch of finishing him off. And finally, I did make it into my weekly mount farms, so let's take a look at them and see exactly how I did. So first up this week, I went after the Scythe of the Unmaker. This drops out of Andoris, the Burning Throne, and since I'm after the red version, I have to do it on Mythic. Once I made my way over to the raid, I made sure I was set to Mythic, and I headed in. I worked my way back to Argus the Unmaker and took him down. This gave me attempt number 138 on the Scythe, but I didn't see it drop, so it's something I'll be back to next week. Now I headed for my first mount farm of the week, and that was for the Ny'alotha Allseer. This drops from N'alotha the Corruptor and Ny'alotha the Waking City. Again, this has to be done on Mythic difficulty, so once I got over there, I made sure I was set to Mythic, and I headed in. But once I did make it to the back, I took N'alotha out pretty fast. And this week I got attempt number 24 on the mount. I didn't see it drop, so I'll be back here again next week. The next mount on my list was the Zareth Overseer. This drops off the Jailer and the Sepulchre of the first one. And again, you have to be on Mythic for this. So once I got over there and I made sure I was set to Mythic, I went into Raid Finder and found a group. This is something that can be soloed at this time. Once I found a group, we headed in and we worked our way back to the Jailer. Taking him out this week gave me attempt number 36 on the mount. And again, I didn't see this drop, so I'll be back here next week, and hopefully my luck's a little better then. The next mount I went after was Ny'alotha, the Flames Guidance. This drops off of Rock the Blazing and Amarillo, the Dream's Hope. This is one you have to do on Mythic again, and this is one you'll have to find a group for. It's not quite soloable yet. Once you do have a group, you just work your way back to Rock and take him down. For me, that gave me attempt number 3 on this mount. I didn't see it drop, so it's something I'll have to just keep plugging away at. So now, even though I didn't have a lot of luck in any of my farms, I did still manage to get a few new mounts this week. The first one I got was Incognitro, the Indecipherable Felcycle, and that was associated with the 20th anniversary event. The second one I got was the Machine Defense Unit 111, and this came out of the Awakening the Machine event. Both of these mounts are pretty neat, so I'm sure I'll get a lot of use out of them. And just in case you're wondering, this week's Transmog is the Harvest Golem set. There are 2 of these sets. The first one is the Patched Harvest Golem set. This drops out of the Loot-Filled Pumpkins, and it's a 100% drop chance. So for every Loot-Filled Pumpkin you open, you'll receive a new piece. The other set is the Ragged Harvest Golem. This will come off the trading post, and it'll run you 800 tender. If you didn't manage to get either of these this year, you'll just have to wait for October to roll around again, and you should have an opportunity to get them then. But hey, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. You can click on subscribe. Thanks for coming by and watching it. I'm going to send a hi out to my best friend, and you all take care.